Well, guys, this is going to be the last time I'll ever talk about Jack Doerthy because he's basically getting what he deserves. And I basically talked about him like the last couple of 2 days. Yesterday, I think yesterday. Yesterday, while I talk about his career will be miserable because everyone dipped on him. His friends, his security, even his girlfriend, all that whatnot. And let me tell you something like this, Jack. This point now, you should be now watching your back. Well, I mean, watching your back now, sorry, my phone. What I mean by that, I mean you need to watch around your surroundings because you have made plenty of enemies what you did with your little stunts. You messing with people in Miami and hiding behind your security guard. All that whatnot, like I said in my last video, you should be counting your blessings that no one didn't pull out on you, bruh. Because if people wanted to do harm to you after all of you've done, they would have did it by now. And it's really surprising that no one haven't done it yet. But again, you should be counting your blessing that no one didn't pull up on you yet. Because again, on some real stuff, if it was me, I would wait until you drop your guard. Like, I really do not care if the security guard put his hands on me. I would just want to get one good look at you and just pummel you to the ground while your girlfriend could watch. Because I ain't gonna let that slide. And mostly of all, man, like, you should be, again, you should be grateful that nobody didn't reach for something at you. Because at this day and age now, most people do not fight with their hands. They will pull out a gun on you and illustrate you up then. Guarantee y'all this. Like, if Jack Doerthy was still doing the way he does, and someone pull a gun at you, he'll be all like, no, I'm sorry, I won't bother you again. Like, I probably bet he would say that. And his security guard won't even help him because I don't even believe they don't even have guns with them either. So, yeah, man, you should be counting your absolute blessings. Because, again, like, I don't mean to bash on McKinley, like, even though she got abused by Jack and used by Jack, like, I said this in my last video, she is not a saint either, because most women would break up with their boyfriend ever they do whatever Jack does. Real talk. Like, if I was in a relationship with someone now, and if I do the things that Jack do, it'd be all like, oh, why would he messing with people for? I can't want a guy like that who continues to stir up stuff and making a fool out of himself. And how's that gonna make me feel? Because Jack seemed to do not understand that. And you better be lucky on God's green earth that McKinley didn't even broke up with you after that, because under some real stuff, most women will break up with their boyfriend if they ever was like you, Jack. So you should be counting your blessings by that. But yeah, man, like, I do not feel bad for Jack's downfall. He got what he deserved, and he better watch his back, because let me tell you something, this Jack. Like, you have no one to protect you now. Your friends left you, your girlfriend broke up with you, even the security guards. Like, they do not want nothing to do with you. After that that ship of yours will be sunk into the ground. Well, bottom of the ocean, if I'm at it. But at this day, it is not a good time, because we're under in 2024 where some people could beat you up. They'll probably, not with their, like, I know there's some people out there who's gonna fight with their bare hands, all that whatnot, but they're gonna have multiple people with them. But I can imagine this. If Jack Doerthy was walking around a store or something, and there was one of those people he messed with, and he's like, hey, yo, dog, is that Jack Doerthy, the guy who messed with you on camera, hide behind your security guard? Yeah, man, that's him. Let's get him. And then they're gonna gang up on you and beat you up. And Jack needs to think about that. Like he better watch his surroundings, because like I have a feeling now he's gonna be going through the EDP life. Like, I know EDP, he has people who is looking at him, staring at him, pulling out his phones and all that whatnot. But at least I know Jack Doerthy, he's a pedo himself, because he solidified himself with the minor and all that whatnot. Because look it up, just look it up what he does. Like, both of them are. So I suggest Jack better watch his surroundings, because now he's gonna go through the same thing what EDP might do. He'll have some people to mess with him in his personal life, have phones and record him, all that whatnot. Like I'm gonna be absolutely certain that Jack's life is going to be absolute hell. Like I said in my last video, well, I never said this in my last video, but I'm gonna tell Jack this. Like, if you want to, have a roof over your head, because now is not a good time for being broke, man, because everything is high nowadays. But I suggest you to sell that house of yours, or live somewhere that is affordable, because let me tell you this, like, if you don't act soon, you're gonna be bound to be homeless, because if that happens, I will roll over in my bed laughing. And I'm not going to feel sorry for him. Not one bit. But yeah, man, like, you better watch your surroundings, because there's a lot of enemies he has made on the internet. I mean, yeah, he had his weird little fan base that defends him and justify the things he do, but there are some people out there who find his stuff degenerate and all that whatnot. But yeah, man, he better look around his shoulders, because again, now is not a good time to be by yourself, because I suggest you to find, I highly doubt if you have a friend of yours who you have left to walk by your side, because let me tell you this, because if you ever can get encountered with those people you mess with around a store or a parking lot or anywhere, I bet they're gonna have like 3 or 4 dudes with them and start gang fighting you, or have someone to reach out for something to do absolute harm on you, because yeah, that's really all I got to say. And to all y'all, to the last people who commented on my last video saying like, you should be talking about another dude's relationship, like, they broken up, so, and mostly of all, he has he abused his woman, so, like, everyone is talking about it, so I might as well talk about it as well, because y'all don't pay my rent, y'all don't pay my internet, y'all don't pay my tuition, y'all don't pay my car insurance. None of y'all Jack Doerthy defenders can't do nothing for me, cause I like to see one of you people trying to stop me from making videos about you, because none of y'all nor Jack Doerthy cannot stop me from making videos about him. Just like with Nadia, like, I'm gonna say what I want to say about him and her if they ever get into controversies, because none of y'all can't do nothing for me, because I like to see one of y'all stopping me from making videos about them, because at the end of the day, people like Jack, Nadia, Jared Genesis, all these freaks, all these scumbags, none of y'all can't stop me from making videos about them. So yeah, I'm glad that Jack Doerthy is reaching his downfall. If he was innocent, if he was a saint, I would probably make a few videos about him, but he's not an innocent man. Like, who put a gun over his head and told him to do all those things? Nobody did. He let the ego got the best of him. He let the fame get to his head. So I don't feel sorry for him at all one bit. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna head to work now because my ride's gonna be here shortly. So, and about that, tomorrow I'm going to be discussing about Wings of Redemption because that is something I want to talk about him about. Well, because he's the same scumbag who abused his spouse. So that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. No. Hang on. I'm trying to get you to snap. There you go. And out.